What's up everyone, Jordan here from Cinelinx.com. I'm back today for some more tech review action, and wouldn't you know it, I have another drawing tablet to discuss with you guys. Now, over the years here at Cinelinx, I've been very fortunate to have been able to test out a number of different drawing tablets, from full-on pen displays, all-in-one tablets, and just regular accessories that you plug into the computer to draw with. It's been great. I love it. Every time I get one, it feels like I'm a kid in a candy store. XP Pen, Wacom's biggest competitor right now, sent me their all-new Artist 12 pen display. This is the second generation. The first generation came out back in 2018. This one launched just a few months ago. Now this actually is the second tablet that I've had the opportunity to review from XP Pen. Not too long ago I had a chance to get my hands on their big Artist 22 display. But the differences between these is more than just the size. There's actually some really cool features that I dig on this one a little bit more. So let's just dive into this and talk a little bit more about it, okay? Right out of the box, there's of course the tablet itself, which is kind of neat in that this one lets you actually choose the color. There are 4 different color options for this one, so it's kind of cool. You get to customize. Of course, you get the manual, you get the extra nibs, which are always important. You get the nib removal tool. Even comes with a handy cleaning cloth here. It also includes the drawing glove. Now, I've always thought this was neat, and one of the things I really like about the XP Pen brand is that they always include this. It's a simple, small thing. I mean, it's like 10, 15 bucks if you get it on your own, but it's always cool to have that option and to have a product that comes with all the stuff that you don't really need extra. The main thing that's important with any drawing tablet you have is how it feels while you're drawing. So let's go ahead and do some of that. I'm gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna knock out some drawing while I'm doing this. I'm gonna tell you all about the experience itself and how it feels. So I got everything set up here. You know, it doesn't come with its own stand, so I've got it propped up here on an old binder, but hey, that's fine. And yes, I have my keyboard propped up to the side. It's got the handy shortcut keys on here, but it's always good. It always helps me when I have my keyboard close by as well. As I said, the Artist 12 2nd Gen is a pen display, so it works as a second monitor to your computer. So you can have your drawing going on below, and then you can have your references and all that stuff going on up top, which is what I normally do. As far as monitor goes, it works really well. It outputs at 1080p for its resolution, so it looks pretty solid. Being that this is the 2nd Gen model, the color gamut is dramatically improved, and the colors really kind of pop out here. The setup overall is super easy, and it includes this 3-in-1 cable that you need. Now it looks a lot more complicated than it is. You put the HDMI cable into your computer display port or adapter if you need it, along with the black USB cable. Red one is only there if you need more power to your tablet. I didn't have that issue, so I was able to just kind of leave it dangling. The really cool thing with this though is that it also supports a connection by USB-C to USB-C. So if you have that port on your computer or laptop, you don't even need the 3-in-1 cable. You can just go by, you know, the one cable. Sadly, the USB-C cable isn't included in this box, but it's still a really neat option to have, especially if you're going on the go. Once it's all plugged in, you're still going to need to download the driver from XP Pen's website. That way you can adjust all the tablet settings directly to your liking. You know, for the most part, I normally tend to keep things at default stuff. I really only adjust the shortcut keys because I have specific shortcuts that I like to use most when I'm drawing. But you can do everything here, whether it's, you know, adjust the pen sensitivity, stuff like that. Now, the really cool thing with this is when you're adjusting the shortcuts and all the different settings, you can actually program them to specific programs. So it will automatically change your shortcut keys depending on the programs you're using. It's kind of neat. Now, as for the feel of the tablet itself, it's super smooth. It's got a full lamination on it, which makes the distance between the nib and the screen as small as possible. I mean, we're talking fractions of an inch here. This is what allows for that paper-like drawing feel, without a lot of the parallax issues that some other tablets have as well. Anyway, overall, super digging the feel of this tablet, and a lot of how that feel comes about is due to the pen this time around. This is the 2nd gen model, so there are some updates and tweaks from the previous generation. While it's a little bit bigger, we're talking like 3,000th or 300ths of an inch here, so it's not a whole lot. The main big upgrade is that this includes their new X3 technology pen. Now, this looks very similar to all their other pens. It's got the buttons on the side. Doesn't include the eraser, but that's okay. The big appeal here is this X3 technology really allows for a greater depth and accuracy when you're drawing. With over 8,000 levels of pressure this time, it's easily their most powerful and sensitive pen. The X3 Smart Chip means the stylus doesn't have to use a spring mechanism to detect the pressure, so you don't get that bounce when you're touching the pen nib to the tablet. So the feel while I'm drawing here is way more natural. Combine that with the smaller thickness of the pen in general, and it feels like I'm sitting down drawing with some of my favorite pencils or pens. It seems like a subtle improvement, but the more natural feel made my line work actually way smoother than normal. So I'm really digging that aspect of it. Overall, I'm continually impressed by how XP Pen is moving into this market and really showcasing what they can do. They're this is the 2nd tablet I've gotten from them, and I can definitely see why they are such a competitor for Wacom, even though Wacom's been doing it for so long. This is a great little drawing tablet, and as far as the drawing itself goes, like you saw, it was a really great experience, and it even got rid of some of the issues I had with the Artist 22 that I reviewed from XP Pen, with the little bit of stuttering and the pressure problem. Didn't have that here. And considering this is only $250, this is a steal. Especially right now with Christmas time coming up, you got someone on your shopping list who's looking to grow their art or expand into the digital realm. This is an excellent option that's not going to break the bank. Well, I hope you enjoyed our review today. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tell all your friends about it. Down below in the description, I'm going to have some links for you where you can learn more about the XP Pen Artist 12 2nd Gen display here, and you can pick one up yourself if you are so inclined. Until next time, be sure to keep it tuned here on Cinelinx.com for all your movie, gaming, and geek-related needs.